All right, my name's David Rognas. I'm a single subject credential student at the Lurie College, and I studied history, and I'm going to become a history teacher. So it's hard to point to one experience. It's kind of like a culmination of a lot of things that happened, but if I was going to pick really one thing that made me want to become a teacher, it was probably coaching high school baseball, just because I felt like I enjoyed it a lot more than I realized I was going to, and every day I left and I felt like invigorated, and I felt like I was doing a good thing and helping out in a productive way. So I think ever since then I felt like I wanted to kind of move forward and do that for a living. Yeah. So I feel like the number one thing that I get at the Lurie College is just really excellent professors, really high level instruction. And I feel like they're really setting me up to have a foundation of like really practical knowledge that I can, kind of call back on, and that I can, I'm really going to be using for a long time. So for me, I'd say the most significant single moment that I've had in this program was in our English language learners class. Dr. Quintanar brought in Dr. James Asher to demonstrate his theory of total physical response. Which is something that's, it's known all around the world, and it's used to help people learn language in tons of different countries. But beyond that, it was just kind of how he interacted with us. He's a former SJSU graduate himself, and it was really cool to just see how, in every interaction with every student, he just put so much thought into it. Even if someone was volunteering an answer and it wasn't the answer he was looking for, he took so much time to appreciate them just for engaging with him, and it just made it a really calm environment, and you just felt like you wanted to kind of follow him and engage and all that. Dear former self, at the Lurie College, it's going to be really challenging, but you kind of get an equal amount of reward for what you put in, right? So a lot of times in school, it seems like you're kind of just challenged for the sake of being challenged, and not necessarily for what you're going to gain from it. But I feel like every time that we're asked to do something and it's challenging, you end up getting so much out of it, and you come away with knowledge you're going to be using for a long time. I don't want to pick out a single subject, but I felt like in math a lot of the time it was kind of, that's kind of how it was structured, was you're going after the points, where I felt like this was more about you're going after a mastery, and you're really trying to learn deeply and come away with something you're going to have forever, not just something to help you pass a test. Yeah.